there, this is Princess Whoosh, and today we're continuing on with episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. This is part 3 of a series, so if you've not seen the 2 previous episodes, I would recommend you go watch them. So yeah, let's get cracking. Let's load it up. There we go. Right, so as of the last episode, we had just made a shocking revelation about an extra person being in the room. So hopefully we're going to find out a bit more about that today. So we're in the detention center. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Oh, here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? So, there's things we can ask her. So who's the man that stayed with her in the hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. So this is the wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? So she won't tell us anything. I think we have to present something that might get her talking. Wiretap. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay, that's the same. What will get her to talk? You. I think maybe there's something else we need to do first. I think we need to go and examine... Not there. Examine the hotel. And then maybe bring something back and then she'll talk. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's the bellboy. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honoured guest. Please let me know if there's anything I could bring you. Let's see. See if he'll tell me anything. So who was with Miss May? Oh yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. So I have to find a photo. I'm gonna leave it there for a second and do a bit of examining. So that was the screwdriver with the wiretap. It's still stuck in there. Oh, I forgot about this. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. Yeah, they treat the room as like an attraction that you could come to see. Ah yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just £5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Right. Maybe I do need to talk to him some more. I can't quite remember. Oh, nope, there we go. So we're in the law offices of Grossberg. Looks like Grossberger's out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Right, I see something on the desk. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's try Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Just a bit of casual theft there, Phoenix. And I want the other photo too. Yeah. Swap photos. Yeah, because we're looking for a man. So that is definitely more of a man. Right, so I'm going to take this back to this chap. I'm going to present him this profile. There we go. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Let's have him write it. Yeah, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Oh, just hurry up and write it. There we go. Not even Miss Maycomb played dumb to this. Cool, so let's go back and see her with that. Again, there's more you can poke about at and do, but in the interest of time, I'm taking quite a direct route. You again? Can't take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Right, so let's present this photo. Present. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Ooh. Where did you... Ahaha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I have proof. Here's my proof. There. So it's the affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with? Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Try easing her fears. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Ooh, the music stopped. Ominous. Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it, Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect to what I hoped. Aww. Smirk. Poor little lawyer. And you were so close. Right. Aw, damn it. So this man is definitely the one we want. And why doesn't she want to talk about it? So I don't have the affidavit anymore. Do I have any options for talking? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Oh, that was I think that was what I already had. Maybe I have to present this again. You're wasting your time! She's not talking. I think I have to go somewhere else. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ahem! Oh, the old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You again! Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You are quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through me, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. The scent of fresh lemon. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I will... I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Let's have a chat. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I'd have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? So, yeah, I asked before. I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. Okay, so... yeah, let's see. Let's present this photograph to him. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. If Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well, I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Redd Whyte. He's the president of Blue Corps. Redd Whyte? Blue Corps? They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. Whyte has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corps is located? I suppose. Excellent. Got a new thread. Mr. Redd Whyte at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. There we go. Let's give him his photograph back. Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. There we go. Let's go to Blue Corps. Here we go. Oh! There's something on the wall that's very familiar. Oh dear. Oh my, that is a really horrible table. I don't remember that table. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Redd Whyte, CEO of Blue Corps. You know, corporate expansion official? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Let's chat to him. Miss May is Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. Whyte, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corps anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. Oh, you might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Call was named after the color blue. I, Redd Whyte of Blue Call, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I have seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyburger. What? Oh, oh dear. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle, there is nothing more to discuss. So, not a nice man. So we've got questions for Grossberg now. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's talk about Mr. White. So I paid Blue Car a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Car. Redd Whyte's office. So, you notice. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Whyte are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Mr. Whyte has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Bingo. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Redd Whyte is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Whyte would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Redd Whyte will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident... Oh, sorry. The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Whyte? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course Whyte heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. Whyte controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Excellent, let's move on over. It's funny, looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. I don't think the clues will be here. Let's move. Oh wait. Maybe they will be here. Let's check our files. All of the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? That one, wouldn't it? For Whyte. The entire W section is missing! Was it taken? Oh no. That's Mia's desk. Oh. Her plant. Mia's favourite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. The plant recurs in it quite a lot. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. How do I move again? No. Let's see where it would be here. Check the phone. Check the plant, clearly doing the important things. No clues here. Already checked here. I guess I could look at the other ones. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. I'm just being too keen. J through S, nothing much in here. Let's have a quick skim. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide, ooh. There's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Whyte? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Whyte drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. There we go. Oh, now it's done. No, leave that. Got a tick now. I give up. Yeah, so that's all looking good. Newspaper clipping. Should I take it back to Grossberg? Let's go back to him. Present. Have a look at this, Grossberg. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Redd Whyte as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Can I show that to... Oh, apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. So not there. Just head back. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I know he said no, but... Mr. Whyte, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me, how? Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. Whyte. Mr. Whyte, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong, you will be leaving now. Oh, yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Whyte. You're right. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. Whyte. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Whyte, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner! The hatchet man! The liquidator! The killer man! What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! It's accusing Phoenix. Did I not tell you, Mr. Roll? You're a Mia lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Hairy Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry? Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Dramatic. Oh no. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Mia! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Mia. I don't believe it! How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother. My sister. And now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Help me break out of here. Probably not that. Cheer me on in court? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that? Alright, leave it to me. I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. So, I think that's probably a good place to stop for this episode, and then I will do another episode for the court trial with Redd Whyte that I will upload fairly soonish, between other things that I'm putting up as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed reading it, except for April May. And I will continue the story and the rest of the game pretty soon. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to give my channel a subscribe, and any likes or comments are especially appreciated. So thank you very much. This is Princess Whoosh, and until next time, goodbye.